Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you, may it ease your journey. Seek misery, for misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. The curse is a part of life itself. No one will ever be rid of it.
And welcome to another Glamour video with me, Meoni. Today I decided to create myself a Glamour and share it with you guys. As you perhaps know, or maybe you didn't, I'm a massive fan of the Souls games. Specifically, I spent the most time in Dark Souls 2 according to Steam. It's not necessarily my favourite of the franchise, but it definitely has the look and feel of everything I love about medieval fantasy, grime and grit. This, if you hadn't guessed by now, is my humble attempt at making a Glamour lookalike of the Herald NPC. This is the lady at the main hub of Dark Souls 2 at the start of the game, who you periodically visit throughout the game, and she grants you levels in return for souls you collect from dead monsters and things you defeat. This set is somewhat healer specific today, nothing to say one particularly. All three healer jobs can use this, and the highest level piece today is level 62, so you will only be able to glam this full set at 62 or higher on a healing class. So without further ado, the helmet slot is taken up by this absolutely gorgeous star velvet hood of healing. This is dyed deepwood green. This can be crafted by a level 60 weaver with the Master Weaver 4 book, and is a level 60 4-star difficulty recipe. The mats are fairly painful due to cashmere cloth and star velvet itself, but being dyeable, it is the closest thing I could physically get to having a hood attached to this set that actually looked decent. Next up is the actual chest piece. This is what triggered the whole Glamour in the first place when I saw this. And when I saw this for the first time, I immediately said Herald in my head. The piece is the Ruby Cotton Chasuble, a level 62 healer robe. This can actually be purchased from gear merchants across the Ruby Sea area in Stormblood and the NPC Muto in Kagane Market District. This unfortunately has got this blue cloak section on the back here, which if green would obviously be perfect. But it's just so good, I had to go for it regardless, and there's nothing else that really takes its place. I spent a long time researching if there was a better choice, but I ended up settling for this anyway. The gloves are the Wyvern Skin Gloves of Healing. These are actually a level 52 pair of healing gloves obtained from NPCs, including the armor vendor in the Pillars area, or from the gear vendors in the Dravanian Forelands, and indeed if I remember correctly it's also a quest reward from the same zone, that Dravanian Forelands. These are dyed chocolate brown. Next up is the bottoms. This is the plain long skirt. This is dyed deepwood green again. It blends perfectly with this robe. You can barely tell it's actually a separate piece, which is perfect. This can be crafted by a weaver. It is a level 50 3-star difficulty craft, but is quite cheap these days to buy or make yourself. And finally, the boots. These seem to be cropping up in most of my glamours. These are the High House boots. These are dyed chocolate brown. The High House boots are crafted by a leatherworker with Master Leatherworker 3 skill and is a 1-star level 60 difficulty craft. Alternatively, this can drop from spoils from during early Palace of the Dead floors if you would rather do it that way, or you can just buy it from the market board. In summary, I really love this set. It took me a while to piece this together with a lot of research back and forth between the market board and my retainers, and the helm isn't perfect and neither is the chest with its navy blue backing, but I think I've given it a fair shot. But if you think indeed you can do better than this, please put a link below. I'm open to suggestions and indeed ideas for this and future Glamour showcases. If you've got something really cool to show off, give me a link below, let me know if I can feature it, and I'll probably feature you in a future video. I'd love to know what you think about this set, and if you could throw me a like on this video if you enjoyed it, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.